Hello, I'm Briar with BNR Sports Prods, and today I'm going to be starting a new series where I talk about sports, mainly football, and I give my takes, analysts, everything. It's not yet got a name, so any ideas, drop them down below in the comments, and let's get started. So, the first thing I've got today is decorated the desk. We've got an Eagles autographed Ron Jaworski ball or something like that. And then was Jaws, he was an old quarterback. He's something with the team nowadays. I don't know. Start on this side. We have, it was supposed to be a little LED football holder, but I couldn't get it hooked up. Some Mecole Hardman Prestige 2022 card. Kelly Green Eagles mini helmet. And a Chiefs, I don't know if you can see it real good, Rashee Rice autograph. In case you can tell, us for the Super Bowl, if I haven't already said it. And then we'll be talking about what I expect out of the Super Bowl, my opinions, my takes, same thing, and how I think it would go out. So the first thing, I'm rooting for the Eagles. I want the Eagles to win. That's who I've got winning it. And I think that if the Eagles can fire on all cylinders, the game will be over by halftime. Impact players for the game, I've got Saquon Barkley, running back, Philadelphia Eagles, number 26. I think that if Saquon Barkley can keep moving on the ground and they have to put multiple people on him to cover or guard, that opens up the pass game for A.J. Brown or Devonta Smith. The next one I've got is Nolan Smith. Probably not a household name. Outside linebacker, plays on the line in coverage. He can do it all. He's from Georgia. Number 3, I'm pretty sure. He's on Philly. Dog. Number 3 for the Eagles, we got Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts has proved in the past he's not the best quarterback. But if they focus too much on Saquon in the run game, that opens up the pass. If Jalen Hurts can throw the football when they're covering Saquon, he's great. If they drop back to the pass, he can hand the rock off. That's Jalen Hurts' dream. Impact players for the Chiefs, Trent McDuffie, cornerback, stud. You can't throw one-on-one with McDuffie. I think the past 3 games that they've proved that. Keon Coleman, stud receiver. He's young. He's not developed yet. He's young out of Buffalo. They kept trying to throw balls on one-on-one coverage with him and McDuffie shut it down every single time. Next is George Karlaftis, edge for the Chiefs. Great pass rusher. He can also play the run. George Karlaftis, if he can get pressure on Jalen Hurts and force them to do more and game plan for him, perfect. And the third impact player I have for the Chiefs is the referees themselves. You've seen it. Everybody knows it. The referees carry the Chiefs on every game. They've never had a game where a call has not impacted the outcome or severely changed everything about the game. It's happened multiple times. The Bengals, the Eagles, the Bills, the Ravens, continuously, the Texans, always. The refs will help the Chiefs every game. The next thing we'll be doing is micro helmets. They are this size. They're not big. Little tiny helmets. I'm going to take this red Solo Cup. Chiefs, Eagles. Whoever comes out, Super Bowl champions. Philadelphia Eagles are your 2025 Super Bowl champions, according to the red Solo Cup. So, come back to this video after the Super Bowl, see if it was right. I think Philly has one of the all-around best rosters in the league, okay? You've got an arguably top 3 receiving core, Jahan Dotson, Devonta Smith, A.J. Brown. Number 1 running back in Saquon, and an arguable top 10 quarterback in Jalen Hurts. Chiefs, pretty much the same boat. The receiving core when healthy. That's the thing. The receiving core has been healthy all year. They've got Worthy. They've had him all year. Hollywood, he got hurt. Rashee got hurt. And D-Hop went in later. I don't know how big of a game changer D-Hop is, though, at this age. I understand he's still good. He may not be peak condition. But if D-Hop can get receptions and if D-Hop can get the right looks, I think D-Hop can be a big, big part of this Super Bowl. Next thing, my top 5 picks for Super Bowl MVP. Okay, this is in no order. Like, I'm not saying this guy, this. No, this is just the top 5 people that I think could win it. Number 1, Patrick Mahomes. As much as it pains me to say it, I think Mahomes will have a shot at winning this Super Bowl MVP. Okay, well, here, let's change it up. Let's do 3 from each team who could win it. For the Chiefs, Mahomes, obviously, is a quarterback. Quarterback gets all the love when they win, all the hate when they lose. Next person for the Chiefs who I think could win Super Bowl MVP is Travis Kelce. He's proven to be Mahomes' favorite target in the playoffs, and every time he gets later in the season, he turns it up a few notches. The next, I've talked about him before. Y'all know how I feel. Trent McDuffie, dog. Trent McDuffie's a stud. I don't think that they're going to have to do anything crazy with A.J. Brown. And I know how that might sound. I'm not discrediting A.J. Brown. If you take Trent McDuffie and put him single coverage on A.J. Brown, if you take Trent McDuffie and put him in single coverage on A.J. Brown, you get the matchup you want every time with defense or offense. That's a 50-50 ball. Great corner, stud receiver, physical receiver. He's athletic. McDuffie can cover that. I think it really comes down to the run game. That's going to be the big. It's going to be the big piece is the run game, because you've got a running back who has breakaway speed, has crazy strength, can break tackles, juke you out of your shoes, do anything to you. Y'all seen the backwards hurdle? Play the clip.
Hurts has time. Now locates Barkley out of the backfield. Barkley slips 2 tackles and picks up the first down, jumping up in the air to the 30. A gain of 14 for Barkley.
But that's not all. The Eagles have a win working, okay? So this isn't it's always there. It's always there. It's always an option. No. Their pass game has to be working. It depends on Jalen Hurts. Top 3 for the Eagles who I think could win Super Bowl MVP. Jalen Hurts. He's a quarterback. Quarterback gets all the love when they win, all the hate when they lose. I've said it. A.J. Brown. I think A.J. Brown has a shot. And as much as I want to say, I don't think there's a defensive player on the Eagles who's beating out. No. Take A.J. Brown off. Jalen Hurts, Saquon Barkley, no reason needed. I'm stuck because there's 3 people I want to put in the spot. 1 is Quinion Mitchell, Darius Slay, Nolan Smith. I don't know. I'm gonna go Darius Slay. He's a vet. Darius Slay is great talent. He's the reason that they held on in that game versus the Rams. Late game, he didn't let up anything. So I think Darius Slay will be the 3rd player. And then the next and last thing I'm going to be doing in this first episode of the show is I'm going to make a team. I'm going to pick from each team quarterback, 3 receivers, running back, and a tight end, and a defensive player to make a team. For quarterback, I don't like Mahomes. I'm going Jalen Hurts because he's the run benefits. Running back, Saquon Barkley, no doubt. Receiving core. Okay, look. With the receiving core, this is how I'm going. I'm going to take A.J. Brown, small wide receiver 1. I don't know if I want to go Devonta Smith. Let's go D-Hop, just to have the vet on there. Let's go Xavier Worthy. Youngster and speedster, vet and D-Hop, and then physical guy and A.J. Brown for deep and jump balls. The final position is tight end. I've still got the defense player. Tight end, I'm taking Kelce. Kelce in the playoffs is something that we've seen multiple times before. Everybody's grown to hate or love him. He showed up when the game needs him most. He showed up when Mahomes needs him most. He shows up when the team needs him most, and that's what he does. That's a baller. For the defensive player, I'm going Darius Slay Jr. I think out of everybody, he has a crazy talent and ability set to not only go for the ball, get the hit, come in, make a play. He does it all. He's an all-around corner. Great player. The Eagles defense, it's the best defense in the NFL. I'm going to say it. Might be a hot take, might not be. I think the Eagles defense is the best defense by far, okay? Your DB room. We'll do safeties and corners. This is DB room. Darius Slay, Quinion Mitchell, Cooper DeJean, Reed Blankenship, C.J. Gardner-Johnson, and Isaiah Rodgers. That is wild. That's studded. D-line. They lost Hassan Reddick. That hurt, but I don't think that really affected their play. Hassan Reddick got to where he wasn't doing it. You know, Jordan Davis. I forgot his name. Jalen Carter, Jordan Davis, Nolan Smith, outside backer, plays up on the line. You also, on that D-line, have some lower up guys. Get the job done. You can go in, you can sub out. Back to that linebacking core. Zach Bond. Boom! He's crazy this year. He's in the defensive player of the year conversation, and I think he should be. Eagles also, two of the Eagles defensive players are in the defensive rookie of the year conversation, Cooper DeJean and Quinion Mitchell. The next thing I want to say about the Eagles defense, they can play pass and they can play the run. That makes them an all-around team. But not only can they play both, they do it at the same time. On RPOs, it's shut down. Passing, lights out, no fly zone, perfect. When you go to run the ball, you have to do it strategically. You need good blocks. You need great execution because that defense will blow you up. Great team. Also, Kelee Ringo. I forgot to say Kelee Ringo. Tweaking. Nakobe Dean. He's out. Okay, that doesn't count. Nakobe Dean's out. The Chiefs' defense. Not as good as I would like to say it is. Not as bad as people say it is. The Chiefs' defense is the most mid thing you will ever see in your life. You've got Chris Jones on the D-line, George Karlaftis on the D-line, getting it done. Linebacking core, you take it back a step. Drew Tranquill, Nick Bolton, all you need. DBs are solid mid or below average. You've got Justin Reed, you've got Trent McDuffie, that carries. Because they lost Snead. They lost Snead to the Titans, cornerback. He was pretty good. He's played a big role before, but they could have benefited from keeping him. Obviously, didn't matter though. And the final piece that this will round the thing off. This will round it. End of the show. I believe the refs will give the Chiefs the game. I think it's happened many times before. It's going to continue to happen. The refs are going to give the Chiefs the game with a late call. It's going to be down, okay? Look, Eagles down by 4. Don't ask me why 4. Just 4. Down by 4. Moving the ball like crazy. Saquon's going nuts. He's got 300 total yards, all purpose, 4 total touchdowns. Barkley is going ham. And then on the final play, 4th and 1, they hand up the middle. Saquon cribs it. Game. But wait, there's a flag. Holding. Called back. Renew if down. 4th and I believe it will probably be like 11 or something. Or holding 5. Either way, we'll say it's 4th and 6. Eagles go to throw an out route to A.J. Brown. Chiefs defensive pass interference. Blatant too. Just pushes him down. Nothing gets called. Chiefs go on the field, take a knee, and win the game. I hate how that's going to go, but that's how it's going to be. If you've enjoyed watching, please hit that subscribe button, like the video, and come up with some names. Drop them in the comments. I'm trying to decide what to call this. This should be episode 1. I'm hopeful to drop more, but we'll see how it goes. Have a good day. And just real quick, one last thing. I forgot to put it, but every week we're going to be doing an Athlete of the Week. It could be you, anybody. Drop them in the comments. Give a little description of him. Like and subscribe. This week's Athlete of the Week is Amari Kelly, 3-star receiver. He had 46 offers out of high school. We reached out to him on Instagram and he replied. Here's the picture. Y'all have a good day.